My name is Zoey Black. I am a 20-something transgender woman living in Cape Town. I've very recently come out to my friends and family and then publicly as well. It's been a really interesting, exciting, and sometimes very terrifying journey. For most of my life, I presented as a cisgender boy. It's interesting looking back on the way that I understand what my life was, because suddenly I have insight into why I felt different, why I felt odd or out. I suddenly found myself in a group of people who I had considered to be my close friend group, who suddenly for some reason started bullying me, and I never understood it. It was just a thing that I considered to be normal, and why I never understood how with my male friends, I never understood why I always felt this disjoint between us. And I had then left that group of friends in about grade 10, so I was with them for about 2.5 years, and suddenly I felt profoundly uncomfortable around them. Not that I hadn't before, but to a point where I honestly couldn't be around them. I couldn't put myself through that kind of abuse, that kind of emotional torture. It was excruciating for me. I then found somebody who was very much other as well. I liked this girl. She was one of the most compassionate, sympathetic people I had ever met in my entire life. And she allowed me to be different and be okay for me to be different and to feel different. And so we were kind of this odd little couple. Suddenly when I was allowed to feel like it was okay to be different or want different things, I suddenly started doing things that interested me. And one of those things was performing, was drama. This wonderful space of being accepted and it being okay to be different and being okay to act crazy and do weird things, and that was incredibly liberating for me. I went on to study at UCT Theatre School, and that was the most amazing experience of my life. And leaving UCT, I started working for an organization called Health4Trans, and the focus of the organization is to present life skills theatre shows in schools. And these shows were dealing with issues around sexuality and around HIV, and how do you choose a partner, how do you be safe, how do you navigate your own desires and your own experiences and your own wants and your needs and your identity and all those kinds of things. And so doing that for about 8 months, really quite a period of growth for me. And in 2015, around about the end of 2015 to, let's say, January 2016, I was on the internet. I think I may have been on YouTube, just kind of browsing random channels. And because I have an interest in social justice, I may have stumbled on a transgender activism YouTube channel. And I thought, okay, this is interesting. Not that I hadn't heard the concept before, but listening to the way the person described the experience, I suddenly went, okay. And then I watched the next one, and I watched the next, and the next, and the next video. And suddenly I had this feeling of, oh my God, that's me. I feel like that. It felt like I'd suddenly been pretending my entire life without knowing it. And I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't go, okay, I know this thing. I'm just going to unknow it very quickly and just go back to the way my life was. And so now I'm confronted with this decision that I have to make.